Then follow me!
Traitor!
To the audience! Till the last! Romans! Countrymen! And lovers! Hear me for my cause! Silent! That you may hear! Believe me, for my honour!
What honour?
Respect to my honour, that you may believe! If there's any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's, to him I say, that Brutus's love to Caesar was no less than his. Brutus rose against Caesar. This is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Would you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves, than that Caesar were dead to live all free men?
I want to be free.
As Caesar did love me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. As he was valiant, I honour him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. Now who is here so vile that would not love his own country? So do I. If there's any, speak. For him have I offended. I pause for reply.
None!
Then none have I offended. 'Tis Antony. With this I depart, that as I slew my best lover for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself when it is needed to please my country, to need my death. Oh, Antony. Oh, countrymen. Let me depart alone. And for my sake, stay here for Mark Antony. I do entreat you, not a man depart, save I alone, till Antony has spoke.
For Brutus's sake, I am beholden to you.
You're a liar!
Caesar! Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is often furred with their bones, so let it be with Caesar. But Brutus have told you that Caesar was ambitious.
He was ambitious!
If it was so, it were grievous fault, and grievously have Caesar answered it. Come I under leave of Brutus and the rest. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious.
He was ambitious!
And Brutus is an honourable man.
It's honourable.
I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? But Brutus says he was ambitious.
Brutus is a liar!
And Brutus is an honourable man.
He is honourable! Is he honourable?
I come not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but I come to say what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me.
Has he, masters? I fear words will come in his place.
Methinks there is much meaning to his words.
Mark ye his words. He did not take a crown, therefore 'tis certain he was not ambitious.
He was not ambitious. Brutus was a liar.
Brutus was a liar!
They're all liars!
Traitors!
Traitors!
stir you up to a sudden flood of mutiny and rage. I must not do Brutus wrong. I must not do Cassius wrong, who you all know are honourable men.
They're not honourable.
Murderers!
They're traitors.
But here is a parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. It is his will. I do not mean to read.
Read it, Cassius! Read it!
Caesar loved you. You are not wood, not stone, but men, and being men, bearing the will of Caesar, it will inflame you, and it will drive you mad.
Read it! Read the will!
I fear I wrong the honourable men who have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it. You'll compel me to read the will?
Yes!
Then make a ring around the corpse of Caesar, and let me show you him that made the will. If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. You all do know this mantle well. I remember the first time ever Caesar put it on. It was in his summer's tent, the day he overcame Minerva. Look. Mark how Cassius's dagger ran through. See what a rent the envious Casca made! And through this, the well-beloved Brutus stabbed, and plucked his cursed steel away, with blood rushing as if through unresolved doors. This was the unkindliest cut of all, which quite burst and vanquished his mighty heart. Whilst bloody treason flourished over us. Oh, what a fall there was, countrymen, that I and you and all of us fell down. Well, now you weep. Kind souls, what weep you when our beloved Caesar's vesture wounded? But look, here is himself, marred with traitors!
Oh, piteous spectacle.
Oh, won't
Bloody
they?
sight. Caesar will be revenged. We must
Hey, countrymen! Do not let me stir you up to this flood of mutiny. I am no orator as Brutus is, for I have neither wit, nor words, nor action, nor utterance, nor the power of speech to stir men's blood. I only speak right on. Were I Brutus, and Brutus Antony, there would be an Antony that would ruffle up your spirits and put a tongue in every one of Caesar's wounds to move the stones of Rome to rise and mutiny! Stay, countrymen. I must read the will. Roman citizen. To every several man, he leave you 75 drachmas. Moreover, he has left you his private walks, his new planted orchards, and his new private arbours on this side Tiber. For all of you to enjoy for common pleasures for all eternity. Here was a Caesar! When comes another?
No! Traitors!
Sir, Octavius has already come to Rome.
You should have seen how I moved these people.
I heard him say Brutus and Cassius are bred like madmen through the gates of Rome.
Quick, take me to Octavius.
Sit
Many men shall die, then their names are pricked.
Your brother too must die. Consent you, Lepidus?
I do consent.
Prick him down, Antony.
Upon condition, Publius shall not live. Who is your sister's son, Mark Antony?
He shall not live. Look, with a spot I damn him. Now, Lepidus, go to Caesar's house and fetch the will hither, and we shall find a way to reduce some charge in legacies.
Shall I find you here?
Or here, or at the capital.
Go. This is a slight, unmeritable man, Octavius. Is it fit the threefold world divided and he be one of the three to stand to share it?
So you thought him?
I have seen more days than you, Octavius. The only reason we lavish these honours on this man is the same way that an ass bears the gold.
You may do your will. He is a tried and valiant soldier.
And so is my horse, Octavius. Now, Octavius, great things. Brutus and Cassius are levying powers. We must straight make head. So let our alliances be combined, our means stretched, and let us go presently sit in council.
Let us do so. For we are at the stake, bayed about by many enemies. Some who smile have in their hearts, I fear, millions of mischiefs.